Welcome back to our Saints training camp report right here on Your View alongside Super Bowl champ, former safety for the Saints, Roman Harper. I'm Erin Summers. Roman, you're here in a little different capacity this time.
Yes.
Been to several training camps, but now you're supposed to be helping out on the coaching side.
Yes.
How does that change what you're looking for?
Honestly, as far as helping out, it's more everybody's helping me out. I really want to come in and focus. I've been talking to DA about this project I've been wanting to do for the last couple of years, and it's really just come in, really just re-immerse myself into football, being back on the grass, and actually learning offense. When I look at the defense, I understand that. It's very, very easy for me. But looking on the offensive side, understanding their why, their positioning, their verbiage, the terminology, all these things are going to help me be a better analyst, but also be a better football player and just continue to understand my football acumen and grow in that passage. So, you can always learn in this great sport. So that's what I'm here to do. And I'm also here to teach some of the young guys because I've been through all these things. I mean, a ton of these things. So it's really good to be back on the grass with these guys.
Coach was saying he's hoping you're going to catch the coaching bug out here, but this is just for background for your work as an analyst.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, he knows coaching's in my blood. That's why I think they were very open with me coming back out here. And it was just really cool to, I got to say, I'm really enjoying myself. This is just day 2 for me. I'm still trying to get my camp legs underneath me, understanding my own schedule, like what's my routine going to be. So I feel like a rookie all over again. It's fun, and I appreciate DA for even saying that, like hoping that it bites me a little bit. And Mickey and these guys have always been very open door with me, and it truly has been like a family. And we had a little dinner last night and get to talk about these things and some of the great times and why we're all here and how we kind of helped set the foundation for everything that we have at this point. And just looking back on it, it's great. But now it's also, okay, today, to this morning, like back to work. The grind of just the camp and everything that comes along with it, like I think I really do kind of miss it. And you only get it by being in it.
What do you feel like the strengths are going to be for this defense?
I think this defense has everything. I think addition of Willie Gay brings a element of speed and explosiveness that I'm looking forward to seeing, like how he gets on the field and has the element, develop himself and get into this defense. But the defensive line looks very big, looks very angry. Carl Granderson put on some more weight. He looks bigger than I've seen him in the past. Cam Jordan still doing his thing. And Brian Brzee and some of these other guys are really start to kind of come into your own. And so anytime you got a really good defense or a really good team, you're going to have this mixture or combination of old veteran guys that have been through the wars, and then young guys that are sometimes rookies, but then also that second, third, fourth year guy that's really starting to come into his own and become a real bona fide pro, trying to get that second contract and building to that place. And it all kind of comes together, this nice little chemistry project. And at the end, we got a great production. And so this defense is going to fly around. I think they're going to be real salty on defense, but it's going to come down to creating turnovers. We all know that. Getting after the quarterback, affecting ball production. And then on the offensive side, we got to be more productive in the red zone. I think that's another element that they've been really trying to work on. Offensive line, I've been hanging out with the offensive group and learning their verbiage and some of the things that they're trying to work on. It's been really, really intriguing, and it really perks me up when I get to be in these meetings and just sit back and like, okay, so this is the why behind all these things I've been seeing them do for all these years, but really understanding that side of it.
I got to ask you about one Alabama player out here.
Okay.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Yes.
I know you spoke to us after the draft. You're very familiar with him.
I am.
This is his first time getting on the field during training camp because he missed the preseason, off-season work. What are we going to see from him that Saints fans are going to love?
I think that, well, first of all, you love his size and ability, number one. He was drafted there for a reason. But at this point, he's got to learn how to continue to be a pro. So it's sharpening your knife every single day. Like, you don't get days off. Like, the wide receivers you face, just because you say it's a second group, these guys are pros. So understanding that, number one, so you don't take any plays off. And then learning how to play fast consistently all the time. Today, come to pre-practice. Okay, what's your goal for today? You need to work on something every day, and like, how can we get better? Because goals are tangible, but then it's also, you can't keep scoring everything. So, like, am I mentally right? So, no mental errors. Okay, great. He checked that box today. Continue to check on it throughout practice. How's the mental? When you move, go over in motion when you're playing nickel, which is another position for him that is new that he never had to play at Alabama. So, all these little nuances kind of coming together for him at the same time. And he's like, man, it's so much. I'm like, dude, I wrote 12 things on each wristband my rookie year, because what people don't understand is they just throw you in there and they want to see how much you can retain on your plate when you come up out of the water. And whatever he can retain, coach, okay, we can go with that. And then we'll take the rest of it off the plate. But there's much early they're going to put on you to see how much you can retain. And I think he just needs to understand that it's not personal. It's nothing against Kool-Aid. This is just what a rookie has to do. And especially if you want to get on the field early, like these are some of the things that you're going to have to do.
You definitely know a thing or two. I understand why you're here on the coaching side.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roman, for spending the time. We'll be back with more on the Saints training camp report right
All those
here.
LSU fans roll tide too. This never changes.
All right. Anyways, we'll be back after this.